Del from Inkie Quill, and let's get inky. And today I have a bit of an update for you. I have an updated craft room tour because I've changed a few things around and I've found some new organisational ways that I thought you might get some tips from if you're looking to organise all of your gorgeous scrappy stuff. So I thought I'd break it down into bits because my last craft room tour was about 40 minutes long. So I'm going to take it bit by bit, but first I'll give you a bit of an overview of my space. Okay, so my craft room is here. It's the first room that you walk into as you walk into the house, and it's our lounge room. Aaron and I have converted our L-shaped lounge room into kind of an office on this side, and then the lounge is over there because that's what we spend most of our time in, and it just works for us. So over here I have my Alex drawers, which I keep all sorts of bits and bobs and kits and things in, and then over here is my IKEA unit, and I have placed another unit on top since I last showed you, so we'll be going through that. That, my friends, is the bunnies box. Over here we have my mixed media cart and my clipboard wall, which I've done a tutorial on. I'll put the links down below. We've got a little shelving unit, my main space, my desk, and a couple of rascogs. And then the husband is over here. Hi. All right, let's get started with the desk. Okay, so this is my main desk space, which you've seen in all of my videos. And then down here, there is a bunny, which has decided she's going to join us for filming today. She always, as soon as I come over to my desk, it's like a magnet for her to come over. So my desk I got from Officeworks, and I really like it because it has these shelves at the side, and I put a lot of the things that I use every single time on there. So my enamel dots and wood veneers and all sorts of things. So let's go a little bit closer. All right, let's start with what's on the desk. Now, I do have a piece, it's like a piece of melamine that I got from Bunnings, our hardware store here in Australia, just to protect my desktop. And as you can see, I badly need another one, so I will be getting one of those very shortly. So the good thing about my desk is that it does open up right onto this window so that I do get quite good light, but it's only for about 2 hours a day. So I have bought some special lights to give me better lighting. And then on my desk I have, let's start with this. So I have this white lace container from IKEA, and in it I just keep all of my tools that I use regularly. So I've got my hole punch, I've got my tiny attacher, double-sided sticky tape, lots of different scissors, giant scissors, my foam. So that's just some tools that I use regularly in there. And I like this one because it's higher than the ones that I had before. I've just got to show you these two little imps. Bunnies, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want to be in the video too? Nope, Frida doesn't. All right, so back we come. All right, so then in this little bowl here, I have my favourite roller date stamps. And this was actually a bowl I made in my 12 days of Christmas presents that I did last year. I'll put the link down below for this. And I just keep, so it's the latest and greatest really of the roller stamps that I've been using. There's a couple of Amy Tan, Maggie Holmes, Dear Lizzie, and a Studio Calico one. Under that, I just keep a notepad, which I actually got from one of my parents last year as a Christmas present for my class. And that's good if I just want to jot down a note or jot down when things are due, or just write anything really. This little fox I'm still using. My nan bought me this from Typo, which is an Australian stationery store. And I just keep my most used pens in it because it's not very big. I just keep my favourite white gel pen, which a lot of people have asked. It's my... I have two. I have this hybrid gel grip, and I also have the Uniball pen. These two are just determined to cause a ruckus. Bunnies! What are you guys doing? Oh, no, you don't. Frida.
Frida!
Aaron, can you get to that?
Stop it.
Real life as it happens. Did she get it?
No.
These are my new lights, by the way. 70 bucks off. Frina, what are you doing? This is turning into a bunny. Hello, Frizz. Yep. So it's like having little toddlers around the house. If you don't know me, if you've just stumbled upon this video from the browse option on YouTube, I'm known for my house bunnies. They're like part of the Inkie Quill family. Anyway, back to the scrappiness. So I have my little fox. In here, I do have a couple of extra pens, like a Sharpie, just in case I ever need it. In this container, started something new. So I've got my gold Hardy Shine, my gold Hardy Swap Colour Shine in here, which I use basically on every layout that I do. And I've got my Glossy Accents glue in here as well. But then, because I really want to stay up to date on Project Life, I've just put together some bits of cut off scraps and some cards from Hip Kit and Scraptastic and just a whole lot of different places. And I'm just putting them in here along with some rediscovered my little tiny Tim Holtz Alphas as well. So I figure it's nice just having those on hand in case I just need a Project Life card, and it just fits in perfectly there. And then in this container, these are from IKEA. Now, a lot of people have had trouble finding these on the IKEA website, and I have too. They're not where you think they should be. If I can find them, I'll put a link down below, but they're just these little plastic containers, and they just fit stuff really nicely, and they have a rubber bit on the bottom so they don't slip. So in this one, I basically just keep cut off embellishments from packs. Like I had an alphabet set that it was basically done. So I just made 3 words. That was 4 words. That's all I could make. Buns, hi, XOXO, and Frizzy, which is what we call our bunny Frida. And I've just put them in here, and this is where I go to first for embellishments, especially for Project Life pages. How freaking adorable are these, by the way? Let's see if I can focus on that. They're little puffy bunnies. They're very cute. So I put these in here just in the hope of using up some of my stash in case I need something little. Underneath that, I have some gold glitter hearts, all different sizes, which I've punched and cut with my Big Shot, as I do use those a lot. Underneath that, I have some more. I rediscovered my dies the other day in my Big Shot. So underneath, I've got a whole heap of little cut apart gold things, and they fit perfectly in there because they're easy to stack, so they don't take up much space. And then here's an empty one, just if I need it, if I get a kit and I need to put some stuff in it. So they go there. Over here, this is the best invention ever. It's a desk fan, and gosh, it's good. It plugs in and it's pretty, and I got it from Coles if you're here in Australia. It was about 10, 12 bucks, I think, and it's so good because under these lights that I've bought, it gets very, very hot. And even just in our Aussie summer, it gets really, really hot, so it's nice to have a bit of a desk fan. Because if I'm doing a talking video, I can't have the air conditioner on. So this is a beauty, this one. Over on that side of my desk, I have a light from IKEA that just clips on my desk. I usually just use that if I'm doing nighttime scrapping. I have my Scraptastic latest kit because I'm on their design team in an iris container that Barbara sent me. And I just keep that on my desk because I do a lot of work with it because I'm on the design team. And over there, I know a lot of people have been asking for part 5 of Journaling by Fives over on my channel, Let's Get Inky. It's coming. That's there to remind me to film it. So they're just projects that I really desperately need to do. So let's go under the desk. Quickly, I'll just tell you about my chair. Someone asked about it. It's just a mesh computer chair from Officeworks, and I got this big cushion. I think I got it off eBay somewhere for about $5, and it just keeps my bottom a little bit cushiony because this mesh stuff isn't the most comfortable thing in the world, especially if you're wearing like pajama shorts, which I often am while I'm scrapping. And this is very irrelevant, but this is the most brilliant jumper thing I've ever found. It's a crop top, but it's made out of fleece and it has short sleeves, so it keeps my torso warm, but it doesn't get in the way when I'm filming videos, so that just stays there too. So over here, this is the right hand side of my desk. This drawer we shall not speak of. That's just a junk drawer. Everyone needs a bit of a junk drawer somewhere, don't we? So in here I keep my paper trimmer because I use it all of the time. And I keep this little plastic folder that I got from either a $2 shop or Officeworks. And in here I just have some layering tissue paper, doilies, little bags, things that I reach for quite a lot. And then, of course, I can't do it up because I'm on camera. That's just how that happens. I've got some gold glitter paper there as well, and a little bit of gold foam. And on the side, I keep my plastic bags because I hang my garbage bag off this hook, which is getting a bit annoying because it closes. And when I'm filming, I just kind of chuck the rubbish on my desk. Okay, into the dark depths under the table now. So this hasn't changed. I've still got all of my tiny word stickers in this little plastic container because I reach for them so often. They're not sorted in any way, they're just chucked in. And then at the back I just have some generic, so there's some gold chipboard hearts, some cork arrows, just because they're there, because I use them a bit. Then I have my spotty tin of enamel dots. I love enamel dots, can't live without them. At the back it's still the same. I have this little plastic container with my punches in it. It's just easy to get to. And then I have this little container as well that's just got some offcuts of foam. And I have my long arm reach stapler, which I use for making Midori inserts for my traveller's notebook. I'll pop these back. And these are really easy to get to. I really recommend, if you know that there's products that you use all of the time, keep them within arm's reach. You'll be more likely to put them away, and you'll be more likely to want to scrap because everything's just right there. Okay, down the bottom here, this is just a spare plastic bag. I have my Big Shot, which is stored right at the back, and then this is my box of scraps, which I add to quite frequently, and I need to use it up soon because it's almost full. Over here, let's see if you can see it, I have my crop bag at the back there, and then I have the box of, hang on, I'll zoom you in a bit. So I have my box of Project Life cards just shoved into my crop bag because it's easier for storage. I have a big bottle of white paint and some fixative as well. On the other side of my desk, I have to be careful because this is Frida's one of her favourite spots, as you can see from the ripped off bits of table leg that she has done here. One day I woke up and all of my chipboard frames were just scattered everywhere because she got in here. So I have to be careful what I store where because she can get to them very easily. So in here, I hope the lighting's all right under here, and I'm sorry for the dust. Focus. At the back here, I just have overlays, so these just all stay in a container. Here I have all just plain cardstock Project Life cards, so there's all different bits and pieces, and I usually use those if I want to put two cards together in the one pocket, or two photos together, sorry, in the one pocket. Behind that I have Frida's favourite. I have her, all of my frames are in here and she likes to find them, so I've hidden them right at the back there. I have a pencil tin that I got. It's a flower pot that I got from IKEA, I do believe, and I just spray painted it turquoise. And then at the front here I have my roller date stamps, which I have been slack with keeping up with how to store them. I'll put the video down below as to how I store those. And then in this one I have paper clips. Yes, paper clips. I have paper clips and just some kind of 3D embellishments. And then this one has all of my flair in it. And I really like these containers because you can change where the dividers are. You can make either the sections smaller or bigger, which is very handy. So they just stay there. Down the bottom, I have these three containers. These top ones I got from Kmart, and the top one houses all of my washi tape. Coded it into different sections, which is easy to get to, much easier than the containers that I had it in before. And then I've got my wood veneer in my trusty container that I had it in before. This container's from Bunnings, and again it has those sections that you can change. And then the last container is only going to stay like this, I think, for a little bit longer, because I am in the middle of planning on filming a class. Ooh, exciting, using some of your stash. So this has my favourite lines and the embellishments because I haven't wanted to split them up yet. So a lot of crepe paper, a lot of basically crepe paper. Let's be realistic. So crepe paper, and then there's some 3D embellishments. This is kind of what I take if I know I'm going to a crop or something, because I know I've got enough here to do some damage to some layouts, but it needs to get used up. I haven't used it as much as I should. And then right down the bottom under here is a sneaky little container that I rarely use that just holds my sequins in it. So I very rarely use that one. And that's why it's hidden underneath down the bottom. At the back, I also have my guillotine. I don't know if you can see it back there, which I got from Officeworks. And I usually only use that if I know that I'm going to cut a lot of papers or a lot of cardstock. So there, that's under my desk. Okay, on this side of my desk, it's kind of, I only recently cleaned this out so that I could actually fit something productive in here. So what I've done is I've been doing a lot of layouts using the crepe paper Hello Love and the Shine collection. So I've just put the paper pads here. Under the paper pads, I just have my white cardstock, and that's all piled up there. Down the bottom, I just have some scrap paper in case I want to stamp off pictures. And then on the side here is where I keep my mini doilies, because I do use them a lot, and I couldn't fit them in that other container that I have on the other side because there were too many packets of them. So that's what's on this side. Alright, so thanks for watching part 1, guys, and I will be back same time next week with part 2. So part 1 showed you my beautiful desk, and I'm really happy with how it's working. I just find that more space on my desktop allows me to want to create more, because I was falling into the trap of kind of making mountains around me and I wasn't having fun scrapping anymore. So that's part 1. Part 2, we will look at my Rascogs and also the shelf to my side, and then we'll move over to my Expedit and my Alex drawers. So thanks for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see more craft roomy type videos, and if you like this video on my setup, and let me know in the comments below any links that you have to your own craft room tour. I'd love to check them out. Craft room tours are something that I can just really watch for hours and hours and hours, and then realise that it's 3 AM in the morning and that I need to go to sleep. So I hope you enjoy this, and that if it's 3 AM, go to sleep, people. Go to sleep. Alright, I'll see you next time. I've got to go check what Frida's doing. I just heard a noise. I think she's in an impish mood today. Alright, bye!
Yeah, it is focused on you.